If you just want money and you want to like settle and live a comfortable life, I think it is better to go for a job rather than doing PhD, because you are like then you're wasting your like very crucial time, right? You can do other things. But if you're really into science and you want to do PhD, then you should do it.
So, talking about the insecurities and taking this point a little forward, I would like to ask you guys that, like bachelors people do, and then they go for a job. Some people, a rather smaller percentage, now they go for a job after the masters. PhD, what prompted you? What motivated you? How did you decide? This I am asking you from a very student's perspective,
Okay.
that what should they decide that after masters, if they are getting a job somewhere, how should they basically decide whether to go for a PhD or a job? What guidance can you give to the youngsters?
I think like if somebody will ask me, I'll say like before doing a PhD, you should be like really motivated to do a PhD, because in the end you have to find a job, right? So because after doing PhDs, like some people they're like really fascinated by like getting a doctorate or something. But the thing is, in the end, you will search for a job. If you are thinking that your PhD will help you in some other way, I think that is fine. Otherwise, if you are just like if you just want money and you want to like settle and live a comfortable life, I think it is better to go for a job rather than doing PhD, because you are like then you're wasting your like very crucial time, right? You can do other things. But if you're really into science and you want to do PhD, then you should do it. I mean, it will be frustrating at some point, but I think it will get a lot of out like I don't know how to explain it. Like it will make you a better person, and I think you will be like strong, confident, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to assess your priorities, if I may put, like what you are willing to do and what you're willing to sacrifice. I think it all comes down to that, because yes, you are investing 5 years of your life, that's for sure, and it requires a hell lot of motivation. I think that's what will keep help you get through your 5 years of PhD. So you should have I would say, a very informed decision. If required, after your masters, take a gap year, like do an internship, or like if you are not very sure that what you want to do, you are still conflicted, it's so take a gap year, maybe do a work in some industries, like you have a lot of laboratories nowadays, Reddy's chemicals and stuff like that. Do some sort of project there, or like do a job if you want to do some any kind of job, or do a project in some lab. Give yourself that time and then make an informed decision. I think that would be the advice that I would give, because see, there is no right or wrong, and everybody's perspective is different. So what I would say, that if you are confused, like for us, like for Vibhuti and me, we were very clear that we wanted to do science, we were fascinated by research, and that's what drove us to do PhDs. But there are a lot of people who know you, who want the luxuries, but who also like science. So give yourself that time, make an informed decision, talk to people, because
Yeah.
now approaching people is not a big thing. Like in your friend list, you'll probably have so many people who will be doing like research and stuff. Talk to them, talk to your professors. So make an informed decision. I think that's what I will say.
And I
I
think
think
it's very,
nowadays, like
Yeah.
yeah, nowadays, like getting any information from anyone, it's so easy. Like
Yeah.
people are just connected with social media and everything, so you can just ask anyone. Like
Yeah.
they will be happy to help. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
and this decision is such an important decision because PhD, it's a very slow process. You
Yeah.
can fall at many times. You need to be motivated to take
Yeah.
it forward. You
Yeah.
have
And yeah, no, you
you
can go
have
ahead.
to you have to take it forward, right?
Yeah, and like you don't really have any benchmarks to tell you that you are doing good, right? Like when you are doing you're pursuing another other degrees, you're writing an exam. If you get an A plus, you've done good. But in your PhD, you don't really have those kind of exams or whatever. So yeah, I think you have to be a lot of self-motivated to. So yeah, I think it's important that you give yourself some time and then make a decision. So
yeah. So for me, right, what happened was that while I was doing my masters, during my second year summer, so I, very contrasting to both of y'all's experience, I come from Delhi, where everybody is either doing engineering or MBA, right? So early on in my life, I had these conflicting moments actually, and I had to fight with them because literally everybody around me was doing an MBA and their motivation is money, or they're doing engineering because coding is the thing, right? But till my second year of my masters, I was pretty conflicted in what I want to do. I did a internship at ISC Bangalore, and I did with Professor Surya Sarthi Bose. I would like to really name him because he is the reason I did a PhD. Because during that internship, I discovered that, oh my God, this is so fascinating. Getting to know something at such deep level. He really instilled that kida in me, you know, that curious kida, actually. If I ever, you know, when I came back from Bangalore to Roorkee, I just prepared for GRE for a month. And I was like, I have to do this. Because people would have generally planned beforehand. In their second years, they'll plan for GRE. I had no plan of a PhD till that point in my mind. But that kida, curious kida, and that fascination he got into me, right? I decided, yeah, this is such a beautiful thing. And the way he instilled that kida in me, right? I wanted to inspire the younger generation also. The teachings also, the way he inspired me, you know, for the projects, for the work, for, you know, a deeper understanding of the work. I wanted that, you know, one day maybe I'll also be able to inspire somebody younger.
I never really knew about all this stuff. This is so extensive and so informative. So, if you guys are just like me and want to know about a whole lot of stuff about various career options, about different fields, how to get into them, what to do, and everything about that particular field, then we are at your service. We'll keep bringing you all sorts of people from all around the world with their extensive knowledge, their experience, what they have been through to reach where they are today, and how they succeeded in their particular field, and everything about that thing. All you have to do is just subscribe to us by pressing that subscribe button down below, and also like and comment on our videos. You can also tell us about which field you want to know in our comment section, and we'll definitely get back to you. You can also press the bell icon somewhere up above so that you will be the first one to know when we upload any video, because we are Expert Tribe, helping you to change your stories, change your life.